Hello everyone, Johnny here. Today in this session, we will try to learn about how to generate auto text in JavaScript. Before trying to solve this question, we will try to understand the basics required for this to solve this question. First one, document. As we have discussed in the previous sessions also, document represents the web page. This document object represents your entire web page. In the sense, this white space. Window represents this browser. If you want to access any element in the HTML, we can start accessing with this document object. Example, document.write. It will try to display something in the browser white space. Here, browser white space. Whereas if I write a document.getElementById, by ID, where we can access the element based upon the ID value. So we have so many DOM methods in order to access an HTML elements. Now let us discuss about slice. What is the use of slice? In JavaScript, slice can be used to extract a part of a string. For example, if I want to remove a part of a string, if I want to get a part of a string, then we can use a slice and it returns a new string. It uses two parameters, first one start and next one as end. Let me write with an example so that we can understand. Str equals to, I have written Johnny, console.log str.slice. As we have discussed, slice will have two parameters, first one as start and next one as end. Here I am trying to pass some value 0, 1, 0, or else let me write 0, 2, or else 0, 2. Let us check the output of the snippet. Before going to check the output, here 0 indicates the start value, 2 indicates the end value, 0, 1 and 2. We should able to get the output as JOH, but in slice it will not consider the last character, in the sense it will not include the last character bit. So the output of the snippet would be JO. Let us check the output of the snippet. So it is very slow. Let me save it manually. Okay. Now if you can see this, we got JO. It means it will exclude the end character, that is end parameter value 2. It will not consider the value of 2. Next one, we can write, for example, if I write a 0, 3, it will have the values of 0, 1 and 2. So the output would be JOH. It will omit the end value. For example, if I have removed the end value, for example, I haven't placed end value, what happens? It will try to consider the complete string with a beginning index value. Next one, we will discuss about set interval. Set interval is a method of window object, in the sense if I want to perform a function repeatedly within a fixed duration of time, like I have some 1 millisecond or 2 milliseconds or 5 milliseconds, I want to make sure that function should able to call repeatedly within this fixed delay, then we can use set interval. What would be the syntax of this? Syntax would be set interval. As we have discussed, the syntax of slice would be first parameter and end parameter. In the same way, set interval would have first one as a callback, comma, delay time, and if we have any arguments also we can pass in it. This is the syntax of set interval. It will have a callback followed by arguments. If we can see in the syntax, line number 18, callback indicates a function which we want to call. Callback indicates a function which we need to call or delayed after particular duration of time. Here delay indicates the timer in which there should be a delay between two executions. First part the execution has done and second part it should execute. In between the time, we call it as a delay. So we can call it as a timer, the delay between this execution of this callback functions. Now let us write a small example, write a small example of this set interval. First, suppose I have written something like this: set interval. I am trying to write a function here. This function is trying to retrieve Johnny comma some thousand. I am trying to have Johnny comma 1000. Yes, it is done. So let us check the output of the snippet now. We got, see here, for every 1000, that is 1 second, it will try to have this. See, let me write 5 here and check. Okay, let me open this again, open in browser, close this. See, after 5 seconds I am getting this. If I am trying to wait again, after 5 seconds it will get. Here 1000 milliseconds equal to 1 second, right? So here 5000 indicates 5 seconds. Again for 5 seconds it will try to execute this part. Again for 5000 it will try to execute this part. This is about set interval. Now let us look into the code. So let me put this in the comments. So now we have this part. Now we have done with the basic thing. Let me put everything in this comments. So now let me write the logic. So hope you are clear with this, how to access a document, slice and set interval. Now comes the main logic. See, I have some text here, constant text is equals to, or else let me write name equals to Johnny tutorials. In this tutorials, yes, I have declared a name. Now I should able to get this text in the format of auto text. I should able to get this in the format of auto text. So for this I will try to define, I should able to get a gap between each and every character. In the sense, first J should type, again I should get some time, and JOHNNY. In the same way, if I want to get it, I will be using something called set interval. In this set interval I will be using something like this. First one as a function and next one as a some time, delay time, some delay time. In this, let me write this function here, function auto text. In this auto text, first one I should able to display the text in this browser, this white space, right? So I don't have any element here. If I don't have any element, we can directly call document. Document in the sense, this complete white space, document body. In the sense, do we have body tag here? Yes. So it will try to display between this body tag open and body tag close. Dot inner HTML. Sorry, inner text. If I want to replace the text between these tags, we use inner HTML, right? Now document dot body dot inner text equals to, in this I will put some logic like name dot slice of 0. So what it will try to display? It will try to display the first character. Let us see what it will try to display. We got everything here. In the sense, from 0 it is trying to display everything. So first, suppose I have written something like this. Sorry for this. If you can see here, we got 1. For the next use case, for example, I am trying to type here. Let me type 2. What it is trying to do? We got 2 characters. Next, I want to type 3. Type 3. Okay, we got 3 characters. See, can you understand now? Like, it is able to echo each and every character, 0 till the range. So what I am trying to do, instead of passing this value manually, I will try to take a variable where I will pass it manually. In the sense, it should all automatically increment. As we have discussed in the basics of JavaScript sessions, we have discussed about variables, we have discussed about this slice and all the methods, inner h body and all. We have also discussed about pre-increment, right? So now I will try to increment this value, but how does it will pass here? So can I pass here index? Yes. Now if you can see this, it is trying to pass the values, it is trying to pass these values. Can you see? We got it. It is so simple as it is. You got me, right? But what I want to do, I want to execute this function repeatedly. So for this, what we will do is that we will try to calculate the length of this name, so that, for suppose, see here, index greater than, what is the value here, name dot length, it will try to set 0, so that we will get again and again index equals to 0. See here, if we can see this, so we are getting it again and again. Why? Because we are once it reaches to the s, again we are trying to pass the value of index to 0, so that again we are trying to pass the value index to 0, so we are getting it automatically, because whenever we are trying to pass within 1 second, in the sense 1000 milliseconds equal to 1 second, right? So within 0.0 second we are getting this text, so you are getting the automatic text here. So this is how we have done with the basic part. So if I want to put some CSS for this, let me write some CSS. What is this? Body text align item center, justify content center. So let me put this thing like this. We got to the center. Now I want to make sure, what is this, I want to change the background color of it. Background color, what, HTML color picker. Oh my god, it is too slow. Done. I want to place this color. Okay, it's done. We can use normal color value also. Now I want to get this font size. Font size 10 pixel. Color white. Oh my god, sorry, I have taken very. Let me take 80 pixel. We got Johnny Tutorials. Yes, we are getting it. Suppose if I reduce the time here, for example, if I can you see here? See, for every it is trying to, if I write, so I have written for every 1 second it is trying to get. So this is how we have done with the automatic text. If we can understand, the main logic resides in this, understanding the basic concepts of slice and setter interval, where I have used a slice here, document dot body, in the sense this it will try to display between this, the document, in the sense this blue colored space, inside body it will try to display this. Initially I have taken static value, where it is trying to display only one single value, but I want to increment it so that you can pass it. But if I don't use this one, it will try to display only once. But once you have written index greater than name dot length, index equal to 0, in the sense again it will try to repeat. So we are trying to get it again and again. Like if you have any queries in this also, you can just comment below this video. Below this description part you will find the complete JavaScript tutorial links. You can just go through it. If you have any queries, just drop us a mail to this email ID. Thank you.